Hello and welcome to the Legendary Frogcast Play D&D Together. I am your host and DM, Joseph Blanchett. And we're taking a little break from Strixhaven to run a small campaign set in the Critical Role setting, Tal'Dorei. And this was from the Wildemount book that came out, an official D&D product, and there was a few short adventures in there. And they released one for free on D&D Beyond and Roll20 called Frozen Sick. And when the opportunity came to run a D&D game for a old friend of ours named Fernando, F-Threat, if you're a old school Newgrounds person, he was a voice actor. He actually did the voice in for a Wonders character, and for some of our some old cartoons on Newgrounds, and I found out that he was the voice of Master Chief in my old Halo spoof, and like I knew it at the time, but just over time I just kind of forgot about that. So I was like, oh yeah, you're the voice of Master Chief. But I kind of reconnected with us. He joined our Discord server, and like he's been playing Pathfinder for a while, and it's like, well, we mostly play D&D here. Do you want to play a D&D game with us? I was like, oh yeah, sure. And he was old friends with Mark and Jess, and say, well, this is the perfect opportunity. So we're taking a little, like I said, taking a little break from Strixhaven. We just finished up year 2 in our last session, and we're doing this little mini adventure from the Wildemount book. Now, it won't be a super long one, probably 3 or 4 sessions, but it should be a lot of fun. We just completed our first episode, and it was a good time. So I'm going to be the DM in this one. Mark is going to be playing a human warlock named Mortimus Marlstone. Bun is playing a dwarf fighter named Mordan Madarin. That makes a lot of sense. Jess is in this game too. She's playing a pallid elf barbarian named Net. And newcomer, Fernando, aka F-Threat, is playing Karl de la Cruz, a human cleric paladin. And like I mentioned, this is in the Critical Role Tal'Dorei setting, but you don't really have to know a lot about the setting, really. Any important information I will get around to explaining. But it takes place in a northern snowy environment, and they have to find the cause of a deadly curse that's taking over people in this small town. So hope you all enjoy. But first, in kind of other D&D news, I mentioned a few times we were going to be playing the Acquisitions Incorporated campaign that was included in the book, and unfortunately, while we did do our first session of that game, schedules immediately started not to line up for people to be able to play, and we tried like every combination of days, times. It always resulted in one person had to sit out, and well, that might have been okay with one of the players because he said he's kind of just filling in a spot. It just didn't work for anyone else. I didn't want anyone else to miss out on the adventure. So unfortunately, Acquisitions Incorporated is on a indefinite hiatus. We're not sure if we'll be playing that campaign, and if we do, maybe complete part of it. It probably won't be released. Maybe as like a bonus episode. But one day I do hope to fully play that campaign. But for the moment, it's kind of off the table. But in addition to Strixhaven, there is a new book coming out, new official adventure called Phandelver and Below, The Shattered Obelisk. And while I don't like to announce things early, I do think that is a game that will be running in the future. It will probably be recorded with some players you haven't really been on the podcast before, and so we're kind of eyeing that for a game that we'll be doing in the future, as Mark is being the DM. But knock on wood, hopefully that happens. I've announced, just like Ink, I announced it before and it ended up not really happening. But enjoy Wildemount Frozen Sick. In a few weeks, we'll return back to Strixhaven. Bye-bye. Alright, so this is a adventure called Frozen Sick. Takes place in Tal'Dorei, the Critical Role setting, in a continent called Wildemount. Setting I'm not super familiar with, so I'll probably get names wrong and lore wrong and all that stuff, but it doesn't matter too much. All you'll know is this game takes place in the frigid north of Tal'Dorei, in an area called the Graying Wildlands. There's not a lot of reasons for civilized people to go to the Wildlands until some ancient relics from a long-gone magical civilization were found on some of the northern islands known as the Cross. You'll see kind of the starting of it to the west, to the northwest of the map here. But that's where the magical items were found, and there are some bearings of civilization that cropped up because of that in the Graying Wildlands. Our story takes place in a small village called Pale Bank Village, as you'll see near the north of the continent, right there. Again, I'm not super familiar with the lore, but it's kind of like an outpost village of one of the major cities in the area, and it's primarily made up of dwarf and elf residents. So, as we start, snow gently falls from the sky and wind bites your cheeks as you stand in the graveyard of Palebank Village, a fishing outpost on Ulthadern that is home to several hundred dwarves and elves. The sun is low in the sky, sinking behind the fresh grave of Urgon Wenth, a old dwarf who caught a curse or disease that turned him into an ice statue. The folks of the village have gathered to pay their final respects to Urgoth's frozen remains. And as 4 individuals attending this ceremony, we're going to introduce their characters. We'll go first with Mark.
First, could you actually turn the volume down a little bit?
Volume slider.
I know, but I like telling Joey to do it.
I do it all the time.
You see before you, I assume that I am, so you see before you the Undertaker. A pale old man wearing a large, sort of old-fashioned, old-timey hat, leather belt across it, in a very long leather, not quite a trench coat, but long leather garbs. The bottom of the guards are very muddy. He's got leather boots on that are also very muddy. He carries around a torch, a very large lamp, like an oil lamp all the time, and he's got a shovel with him constantly. His name is Mortimus Morrowstone. He is a human warlock.
One of the few humans living in the village. Nearly 90% of the residents are either gnomes, dwarfs, or elves. And being the Undertaker, you probably had a hand in dealing with the body of this dwarf, this Urgon. And you would know that since this dwarf turned into an ice statue, it's kind of a difficult task getting him into a casket. Maybe he had to take some shortcuts, if you know what I mean.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about the Futurama episode with the bees, and they're like, I wish I could only get the stinger out, and there's just a large stinger sticking out of Fry in the casket. Um,
Bun. Tell me about your character.
My character is a dwarf, about 4 foot tall, so average for a dwarf. Something like that. Is currently wearing a kind of bronzish armor that is reminiscent to basically the city guard uniform. Has a bright red bright red beard, and mustache, and his name is Mordan Madaran, the Madaran tribe, or clan, and I don't know.
So, the town guard does have a name. They're known as the Glass Blades. So more than likely you would be a member of that. So you are a part of the city guard. Maybe you knew this adventure in the past. Maybe you're just on like guard duty. Jess, how about your character?
Okay. She is a pallid elf. She's quite short for an elf, not the typical like tall and elegant looking, but pretty short. She's got this wild mass of white, curly, crazy hair that kind of makes her look a lot smaller than what she really is. And she's got these big old droopy ears, pointed ears, but they kind of droop downward a bit. Very pale, and these big old eyes that they don't look like normal eyes. You can't really tell what's the iris and everything else. They just kind of look like dark purpley galaxies, really is the best way to put it. And she's just wearing a cute little dress, you know, carrying around a halberd for some reason. That's crazy, who knows?
Like you do.
It's not like an
Like,
adventure
yeah.
is going to happen.
Yeah. And her name is Net. Just Net. N-E-T, Net.
Yeah,
And she's probably looking around very bug-eyed and kind of like... I'd imagine, is it daytime right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's probably like squinting quite a bit. Bug-eyed but squinting, you know, that like weird like...
A
they
pallid
haven't
elf.
invented sunshades yet.
Yeah, no, exactly. She's kind of got her hand like above her her brow.
A pallid elf being unique to the setting. From what I understand, it's not quite an underground elf, but they were kind of isolated from the world until fairly recently.
Yeah.
So not an uncommon sight in these parts. But you've made your home here. And our newcomer, Fernando.
My name is Karl de la Cruz. And I think this might be one of the coldest funerals I have attended in quite some time. I got starting to get icicles on that my little beard that I like to keep trimmed, but not today. God, it's so cold. I am a cleric, a human cleric, and I have done a lot of traveling in my times. And as a cleric, fortunately with my height, I'm pretty much hit 6'3", and I also keep this cloak over my head to hide some scars from my past. It both help into being quite a presence, a friendly presence at least, for those who share my faith.
You think you're like a passerby?
I am a passerby, and I just passed by with coincidence of seeing this crowd honor this man whom they are burying. even on this extremely cold day.
They are thankful, even if you are an outsider. Like, give a prayer to the deceased.
I am very much here to help pray for the deceased and make sure they very freely and gently move on to the next world.
There are some people, though, that fear that he was cursed in the state of his death, though. Like, turned to an ice statue more than less. It's like they're turning to you. It's like is his soul safe? Like will this curse like damn his soul forever? And people are just kind of panicked because they've never seen anything like this before.
I've seen that the soul is cool, no pun intended. I think the soul will be all right, but the curse it's not an uncommon thing. It is something that I think I should investigate further, keep an eye on.
Yeah, you've never heard of anything like this in all your travels.
It's crazy
Slight
stuff.
mechanical question. Sorry, slight mechanical question, Joey. Do we all have basically warm weather clothing since we're starting in the frigid north?
Yes. You all have warm weather.
I like keeping my inventory up to date.
And you have
If we live here.
caltrops, all that stuff.
Being an outsider and a little tall, it is going through me a little bit, this wind.
Yeah.
Not great, but I'll live.
Some of the dwarves and elves see you shivering and they just kind of like laugh. It's like, tourist.
Like, give me a minute.
Get
Come
back to
on.
the beach. But they're like jovial about it, you know.
Like they're all used to this. They're all wearing like t-shirts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
t-shirt weather.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
guy's sweating.
Oh, we're in Canada,
Sandals.
man.
We're going swimming later.
No tourists allowed. Aw.
But you, if as an outsider, you kind of get the vibe that that this man, it's like well liked in the community. Didn't really have a family. He was a kind of a adventurer, but never seemed to be a very good one. But you know, he seemed to come back from his dealings in the Enselcross, and then slowly just curse took him and turned him into the statue, and so there are mourners here. But once the services are done, like the crowd kind of quickly dissipates as Mortimus, you're left to bury this coffin, give it its final rest in the snowy ground, the cold, frigid ground.
Just pretty much grunts and then just slowly starts to, I assume, lower the coffin into the burial mound. Has everybody, anybody left say their prayer, last rites, whatnot, then just get to digging, trying to dig straight through the snow into getting the dirt pile on top.
Mm-hmm. Me, I'm in the back, mumbling prayers.
That you're like people watching everyone leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Mordan, like you just have to wait till it's all done, then your shift can be over. Get to the tavern, get some ale.
Net's probably sitting on top of another tombstone, just kind of kicking her feet.
It was a good lad. I'll drink an extra pint or two for him.
So as the crowd starts to dissipate, and you're probably about ready to leave, a gruff voice speaks softly from behind you. Thank you for attending Ergon's service. And you turn to meet the gaze of Elro Aldator, a withered elf, retired ranger, and the leader of the village. sorry to speak of such dark tidings under such circumstances, but I believe that Paledbeck village might be in danger, and I'm hoping that you can help us. So this older, elderly elf approaches you. He goes, I'm just curious.
Approaches all of us.
Yeah, like all of you.
Oh, okay.
We're all leaving at the same time, and he just catches us all together.
Since you're the last ones here, I guess I'll ask you. Sure, you're no doubt aware of the circumstances that took Ergon's life.
Fourth one this month.
Well,
Fourth statue person this month?
That I've had to bury.
That you've had to bury, unfortunately, but this is the first ice statue.
Oh, never mind that.
Yes.
Why?
Sorry, I meant first one this month.
Yes. Get your history straight.
It's been a long day. I haven't slept.
I know it seems you've buried a lot of stone cold people this month. But I guess this one is of ice. Please, Elro, sir, please tell me more. Why do you know of any reason why this statue is ice, that he met this horrible death?
Well, let us get out of the cold and to the warmth of the tavern. Especially for
great.
our outsider guest here who doesn't seem quite as acquainted with the cold here.
I know that sounds like an order.
It's like, yes, I know you're eager, but I think this may concern the glass blades as well. You might be a good representative. And he gestures to you, Ned. It's like, in young lady, if you look like the strong type, you might be able to lend your aid too.
I guess. She'll hop off the other tombstone. And she's gonna kind of like walk alongside Karl, because she's never seen him before, right? Like he's totally new here. And she's gonna she's looking at his cloak and kind of like picking it up, and like this girl has no sense of personal space. None. So she's like looking at everything and yes, I see. Very interesting.
And I very much noticed, but I'm kind of like, is this a thing they do around here? Is this a local tradition for tourists?
Especially because he's a whole foot taller than her.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of it's a little awkward for me, but I just kind of for now just be like, you know what? Since it looks like the very important representatives of the town are around me, I'm not going to make a fuss about it for now. I'll just I really want to get indoors.
And there's like
does he have, sorry Joey, does he have like a holy symbol like anywhere outside, like on his person that we could visibly see right now?
I mean, I can specify.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, like a pendant in my left hand and just like one like on my chest. Though I'm kind of protecting my chest from anybody really touching it.
Yeah. No, of course. She'll probably like spot it, like either like between like in his hand or whatever, and just kind of look at Mortimus and do like a little this guy.
One of the little goody two-shoe gods, probably.
Yeah, doing the thumb thing, like.
And I see all of it, and I go,
oh yeah,
of course, not again.
It's fine. It's fine.
Miss, could you please not step over the graves as you are traveling? It's
The dead can't
weak
get
stirs the dead.
Dead.
You'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised.
Stop.
You're like skipping on the gravestones.
Oh god, you're like, hey, put on a mask. We're in the middle of a pandemic. And you just cough on people just because you don't want to be told what you're doing.
No, she's not an asshole. She's just
Okay.
She's just
You know,
she
stomp
has,
from the graves.
remember, like she
I
lived
gotcha.
like most of her life in this away from other people, and so she has no idea what the fuck personal space
Gotcha,
is.
gotcha.
Yeah.
As good with personal space as Kenders are with personal items.
Anyway, I imagine we're doing this all as we're walking towards. And
Yes.
from such.
Yes.
As you enter the tavern, there's like a little celebration in the tavern to honor the dead. So people are drinking, being merry. Probably just an excuse, mostly just to drink, since not a lot of people knew him. But Elro finds a nice lady corner. Sorry, I don't have a tavern background. But maybe I can find music real quick. Hold on. Ned, continue being intrusive while I find music.
She's probably like, okay, as they're walking by people's tables and stuff, she's like picking up like, chicken wings, grab a fry off of somebody else's plate, takes a sip from somebody's drink, and is like, hey, Bob. And she's just going. And I like to imagine that people are just used to this shit by now, and they're just like, Ned, hey, like she walks in, and it's like, Ned. I don't know.
Cheers for D&D.
Exactly.
They'd probably deck her, but she's right next to the mayor.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Like, she knows she gets away with everything. Or, they try to deck her, but she just, like, she's too short and they miss.
Maybe we should
Everybody
have
knows
like
her
upbeat
name.
music as we talk about the death curse affecting everyone.
Look into my eyes, what do you see?
lass?
With
Kind of like
creepy
one of the
galaxy
Frozen themes might be appropriate.
Do you want to build a snowman?
No, I mean not literally that. The Frozen theme music that you can find on Roll20.
Oh, I was thinking
This
for a
is
moment.
let
I
it
don't
go,
know.
like just playing over and over again on the
Yeah,
jukebox.
it's exactly. I don't know if we should tell the mourners to let it go.
There's someone's kid that just keeps selecting it on the jukebox.
On like a shitty recorder.
Not a kid, he's a 40-year-old gnome.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he still sucks at it,
Like
but
to
still.
sing along.
Everyone, sing along, please.
So Elro gets you all a pint on the house. He goes, I might as well, if you're not up to date on the situation, what happened to Elro? We know he returned to town about 2 months ago after exploring the Isle Cross. And
I think you mean Jargon.
what? Sorry,
You said what happened to Elro? We're talking to Elro, I thought.
Ergon.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yeah. Ergon.
Ergon.
Era.
Ergorn. Ergon returned from the Isle Cross about around 2 months ago, and it was only days after when his affliction started. He says blue veins appeared throughout his body. His movements became stiff. A general sense of cold, even more so than normal. And now you know what happened. He slowly transformed.
What turned to ice first?
Oh, I don't like to think about it.
Net winks. Net looks at Karl and winks.
Sounds like it happened from the inside
The
out.
disease, I'm about to say the disease more than likely destroyed him from the insides. Saying our priests, our village priests, tried their best at the time, but could not reverse the malady or even determine what it was.
Was it contagious? Did anybody feel any cold around him, or?
Not to my knowledge. But that is what I am concerned about. But we thought it was an isolating incident. But the other day I did notice one of our residents saying, stiff movement, not much to be concerned of. But he gestured to his arm. But a blueness in the arm that I recognized from Ergon.
Did that person have any contact with Ergon?
It was, not to my knowledge, saying it's a dwarf trapper named Tulgi Luton. She lives in a cabin on the outskirts of town.
I surely would perhaps love to pay Tolgi a visit to help with, at least maybe if they are the same faith as me, help them out. I can't tell them, though, that it was an isolated incident, because it seems to no longer be one.
Did you say isolated?
Yes, that is correct.
Yes. Levity in a dire time. I appreciate it.
That was good. I'll give you that.
You are welcome.
I did approach Tolgi with her ailment, and she seemed quite aware what was happening. She refused my help or the help of our priest, and wanted to, in her own words, die in peace. Now that's her own choice, but I'm worried, like you said, that this condition is contagious. If Tolgi, having no known interaction with the deceased, has caught the disease, then oh no, it's airborne. I'm worried that the disease could spread. Now, I would rely on the other glass blades of the villagers in the village, but no offense to you. He just kind of gestures to Mordan. You seem better. Many of you seem better with a blade than with detective work. So, this is what I'm offering you. Saying I wish to discover the cause of Ergon's and Tolgi's affliction, and if possible, hopefully possible, able to find a cure, a way to isolate the disease. And I'll offer you as a reward 100 gold pieces each.
That's much more money than more profitable than, well, digging graves.
Well, I'm afraid if this disease spreads, Mr. Blackstone was your Morrowstone.
Or Miss Morrowstone.
Morrowstone. Saying I'm afraid if this disease spreads, Mr. Morrowstone, then you're going to be quite profitable in the coming months. But
No. The profits come from the caskets. These caskets can't fit these frozen bodies.
We don't have the money for the caskets. Yeah.
Well, no, they don't fit the frozen bodies. They're not gonna buy the caskets.
So we find a cure. We just don't have the wood for it.
You think I can also get overtime for this?
Saying, consider it that part of the reward, and I'll put in a good word to the captain.
Thank you.
Finally get that promotion that you've been waiting for.
You have a cushy office job. Do a good enough job.
City watch with a corner office, in which that you basically just take a corner of the town, and that's your.
So
That
Tolgi
sounds-
is very untrusting of officials. So perhaps you three may have a better chance talking to her. But I suggest you either contact her, or perhaps you'll find some clues in Ergon's cabin with his belongings. But I leave that up to you.
Well, you three are or the local townsfolk. I'd love to help, but I need help on how to get to these two places. Though I feel that Ergon's place might have a lot of very important clues.
You need me to draw you a map.
Sure. Would you come with me after the map?
Can you just be the map?
Can you just be the map, please?
Oh, fine.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
What mud? I haven't seen any
Frozen.
lately.
The frozen mud.
Hey, at least for 2 weeks out of the year, this snow melts, and the muddy mess is the worst, especially for digging in. You try to dig a hole, and it just gets filled right back in with the mud.
It's probably a lot easier than just trying to chunk through ice with a spade.
Oh, not for me. I just put my... Well, I'm inside, so I don't do that. I'm just gonna take my thing out and... Oh, wait. I just do it anyway. It goes through the wooden plank.
That's coming out of your reward.
Wasn't me.
I'll use it. I'll use the wood for the next casket.
Hopefully there won't be need for many more.
Wait, I have a question though.
Yes.
If it is, but I haven't figured out an accent for Net yet. This is quite a problem.
You're trying to pick up accents from everyone else that you've heard because
Yeah.
you're isolated.
Accents.
And to see what works, you know.
If what Tolgi and what's his bucket had, what is for no what's his bucket? It sounds about right. If it's contagious, then why are we going there? What if we get sick? Then what we do? What if we die? Well, then you'll be shit out of luck, wouldn't you? Don't you think? Should we really be going? I mean, Urgon's dead, so that doesn't matter. But...
If it's
We do not know
contagious.
Yeah, we do not know if it's an
But I'm
object,
saying-
if it's
contagious, I want to say that
contagious.
curses and diseases probably last through as a corpse, and we were all just at the funeral.
So
You
are
know
you,
You bring up a good point, Mortimus.
Mr. Undertaker?
Mortimus.
Are you implying that we are already, as you might say, screwed?
I'm saying that if we were to find a cure, we wouldn't have to worry about that.
Well, I hope that's not the case, that you're already infected, but
Oh, you would be too.
then will be a very good thing if a cure is found.
Yes. My last question is, do you know of anyone else who went to this Iceland before or after Ergon?
Well, many adventurers head to Islecross. It is a very dangerous place, but no one from the village recently has returned from there after Ergon did.
I see.
It's a nice song, isn't it? It's very upbeat. Takes the
Great.
mood off.
Right, well. Shall we,
what was our
Right,
first
well,
stop?
what?
Was going
Yes.
to the Ergon?
Yes.
So.
Does he have any sort of next of kin? Is it a case where it's locked? We gotta go find somebody for a key?
It's like, oh, he lived alone, no family in the village. We have a guard posted at his residence to make sure no civilians go in and out, but just tell the guard what your orders are, and he should let you through.
Mr. Mordan here. I think you can handle that the best.
No, I
Like, he's like drinking.
Was that a yes?
Like, what's going on here?
yeah, he's been drinking this entire time.
So has Net. Right.
It's a very serious. Take it seriously. It's a serious adventure.
I imagine Nat basically finished her drink and then took a straw and is starting to drink out of someone else's drink at the table.
It's probably
Yeah, like
mine.
that.
Yeah, you just skipped the last bit.
So it's probably mine because I don't drink. I was just trying to be polite, accepting a nice pint from Melro, but now it's half gone, and now I feel all right. Mortimus, I feel we have to take in tow 2 small drunk people with us when we go investigate Ergen's house.
Who said anything about me being
I mean,
drunk?
this could
Don't
wait till
worry.
morning when you're a little more sober.
I'm fine. I'm not drunk. I'm fine. I can, despite my size, you know, I can hold my liquor quite well.
I have a feeling
And
both
other
can.
people's liquor.
Oh,
Yeah.
if they're not going to drink it.
You look
Alright,
lucky
let-
enough to lift the mug.
Say it again and watch where this halberd goes.
I like you.
Everybody does. Let's go. I'm a delight. Of course you like me.
Isn't that halberd from
Alright.
the armory?
No, it's mine. I've had it since I left.
The armor.
The armory.
She mutters under her breath.
We're all on the same page. It's great.
You pass by guards have like the same halberd.
It has like somebody's name etched into it, and she just like moves her hand up slightly to cover
I
it.
can't find the halberd.
Did you?
Yeah, just use its glaive.
I left
Not
it
the
in
same
I left it in the locker. But now I can't find it.
I'm
It only
sorry.
does D8 damage instead of D10.
Alright, let's
It only
think.
works on dwarfs.
Let's get going.
Okay. So, you know, those familiar with the town, like, Elro gives you directions to Ergon's cabin. It's a 1-story, 1-room log cabin on the edge of town. And, you see a very kind of nervous-looking elf guard. Kind of like standing guard at the, in the front door. Like, well, not nervous. Like she's really trying to do her job. You know, looking really professional and serious. But Mordan, you would notice that this is one of the rookies. And she sees you approach, and she goes, "Oh, halt! No one allowed inside. Order."
Oi, Tano, whatever your name was. Let us in.
Oh, you know my name. Yeah, Militano, that's me. I'm new. But I'm not allowed to supposed to let anyone in, because it could be dangerous inside.
That's fine. Big guys gave us permission.
He's talking about Elro.
Yeah, big guy.
You did? He was
We
pretty.
Yeah.
would be standing here if we like out of our own curiosity of free will.
Yeah, I don't know why you would want to go in there to be curious, to be honest. All right, well, if you're on official business,
The most official.
then try not to disturb much. But I guess maybe that's why you're here. Just you know, don't make a mess. She steps aside.
Oh, that was easy.
That whole conversation, I was standing right next to her, assuming she's shorter than me. I was pretending to be a big guy too. And I'd be like, and then when she moves aside, I just nod and go, yes.
Right. This cramped, dark cabin might have been a cozy place when its owner was alive. Now now an unmade bed stands near a cold fireplace. Its mantle hung with the head of some snarling white beast with gray horns. On the other side of the room, a small table strewn with dirty dishes and set with a dwarf-sized chair stands before 2 empty shelves whose contents are scattered across the floor. Kitchen utensils, dried foodstuffs, adventuring gear, and a few books.
Oh, Either there was a struggle or this guy was an absolute slob.
Probably
Can I-
both.
Porque no
Yes.
los dos.
Can I do a perception or investigation check to determine if he was a slob or there was some sort of struggle?
Yeah, give me either one, perception or investigation.
I'll do investigation. First roll of the game. Be good. Big
Yo.
money, big money. 8.
Oh wait.
8.
It does
Does my
seem-
character lose an eye?
And the first roll is always the foretelling of how the rest of the game is going to be.
You do see. Well, it does seem like he's not sloppy. He like this place seems like rummaged through.
Thinking, could be a slob, but his bed is made. Maybe we're not the first ones to come through here.
You think?
Tano
with a
goes like,
lot
"Oh
of
no,
the roll-
I was quite sure no one in or out."
At all.
But then she looks in and goes, "Oh, this is a lot dirtier than last time I saw it."
When's the last time you looked in here, Mila?
Well, I mean, I no one's allowed in, so the door's been closed for ever since he passed away.
Well, I mean,
So
didn't like.
a couple days now.
Yeah, didn't like, people that work in the morgue,
Mortuarians.
Yeah, didn't they have to like come in to like take his body away?
But they wouldn't have leave it in that state, I'm sure.
Or maybe it was in that state before he died.
Look around. Are any windows open while they're talking?
Give me another investigation check.
When she suggests that, Mordan looks over to Mortimus. You lot often end up doing maid service, do you?
4. All the windows shades are drawn, so I can't tell if there are any windows or not.
I'm 6'3". Let me try. Let's see if I can reach up to those windows. Investigation
Yeah,
roll.
reach up to the windows of a dwarf's house.
I mean, I really gotta reach up high.
Yeah,
I wanna-
you have to stoop.
This skylight came in through the skylight.
Yeah,
I
if you
reach
want to
up-
switch around, give me a investigation check. So on Roll20 or DnD Beyond, under the skills, which is near the middle of the page,
All right.
you'll see
and
investigation.
And a 1, 2, go.
They're in alphabetical order.
Ooh,
18.
very good, very good.
Wait,
It's just
numbers
better
come in
than-
twos now?
Believe it or not.
All right, so there's a few things you notice. Actually, if you hold on one second, I'll turn my fan down. It's kind of cold in here. It's cold in real life too.
Yeah.
I'm imagining
Just
right
getting here.
now.
You live in the South. How's it cold? The fuck?
George is weird. It snows in Georgia more than it snows in North Carolina, where I am, and it's
There was-
like,
Yep, there was a snowpocalypse 10 years ago, so
Oh,
10
God,
years ago.
that-
Whoa.
it
that-
can happen.
Joe, you may want to cut this out so people can't geolocate me.
I missed the first part, so did you stalk yourself?
I sort of.
Yeah, I said, you live in Georgia. How's it cold?
Oh, because I had a fan on.
Yeah.
That's the
Joey,
reason.
Joey
You know
has
what?
Joey has that South Korean superstition where fans, if you have it on at night, you'll freeze to death. That's how the dwarf died. He had a
Why do you
fan on
think
all night.
Why do you think I leave my fan running all night?
Oh, I always have a fan on, even in the winter.
Oh yeah, dude. Say, like my window's got to be open. I mean, like, and I live in Canada, right? So we're talking about below 40-degree weather, and I'm like, I need that window open. Give me that crack of fresh, cold air.
Ditto. I like the white noise.
Yeah.
Well, I have fan and white noise. That's how much I need it.
Hey,
It's like I need a
nice.
fan and the sounds of the ocean.
I like legit don't
So-
think I could ever sleep without background noise again in my life.
Me too.
honestly.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So a fan and the sound of the ocean is just a propeller.
Like one time, like electricity went out like a couple months ago, so I couldn't have anything, and I was like, "Oh, this is maddening. I'm so alone with my own thoughts, trying to get to sleep."
Ugh.
So you notice a couple things as you're investigating the cabin. A book kind of stands out on the bookshelf that hasn't been thrown to the ground, and you notice a book with a large bookmark in it. And as you kind of look at the bookmark, it's not a bookmark, but a receipt for a local shop. It's known as Pelk's Curiosities. It's dated about 2 months ago when he arrived in town, and indicates Ergon sold several of his Eronian items, which is the magical civilization. He found in Islecross to the antique shop of Pelk's Curiosities for about 1,000 gold pieces. The items listed there are a dagger, a scroll case, a jade statuette, a quiver of 20 arrows, a silver ring set with jasper, and 2 blue glass vials.
He just found the adventurer from Sunlit Citadel.
Yeah. So you would people who live in town know that Pelk's Curiosities is a well-known antique shop in town. So it's not unusual that when he found these artifacts, he would go there to sell them off.
Yep, that's
But people who live in town, give me a history roll.
Ooh. Hey, dirty 20, finally up there.
Well, I don't know anything.
You're on duty all day.
Ned, give me a history roll.
Okay. With
Okay.
my big fat -1.
Mortimus,
Who's laughing now?
you just hear all the
Me.
gossip.
Yeah, her.
So, Mortimus, I guess you're on top of all the gossip. You know that this shop was actually robbed around the same time. Mordan, you should have known that, being a guard. How dare
He's not a
you.
good guard.
Yeah, not a good guard. Yes.
Wasn't my shift.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it's a robbery. A lot of people. I overheard it at one of the funerals about 2 months ago. Matches up when this was here. Well, if something there caused this ice disease, then hopefully it's still there and wasn't stolen. Because then we're going to have a goose chase on our hand.
Finally, I want one person to give me one more investigation check. Or who's ever searching the place.
I'll do it. They already got their chance.
Yeah, someone who hasn't rolled yet.
15.
Maybe because you're so close to the ground as a dwarf.
Oh, I'm not.
You do notice some muddy footprints amidst the debris. Something that is very recent.
I just thought they were mine.
Oi. These your footprints.
I put my foot up to it. Are they dwarf-sized footprints?
Give me a...
Well, are they smaller than my feet, I should say?
Well, I don't know. I imagine dwarf feet are pretty big.
That's fair enough. I compare my shoe size to its.
Not hobbit-sized, but...
It's like
Yeah.
really wide, you know?
Yeah.
They do seem like dwarf size.
Yeah, definitely not mine. I go down and I taste the mud.
Ew.
Definitely.
You know, like I don't lick it, but I do the pick it up and then put it in my mouth just to identify it.
You're like,
Oh, it's disgusting.
still
And I
fresh.
identify the location of the mud as being an undertaker.
Ugh.
I was just gonna say, being an undertaker, you know about dirt. and
Yeah.
where-
You go, well, this feels like the mud. On the other end of town, where they said
Yeah.
Tolgi lives, you can tell by the distinct taste and the type of worms
Oh.
that frequent area.
You
Saltier.
you eat that often?
No. Just taste it.
You would
Just
know
like
if you
that.
follow the footprints, it would lead to Tolgi's cabin.
Good thing it hasn't snowed in a couple months. Well, I guess it just happened.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's like
no, it
it's like
isn't.
recent. It's probably happened within the last day or two, like after Ergon died.
So the footprints lead toward the direction. Where do they lead towards? The door? Or-
we follow them outside,
Like,
and
yeah,
then
like,
we
are
were
the
able to.
footprints-
Yeah.
They're going in the house, or are they going out the house? Or are they just like around?
Her tracks
Like you
lead
said, it tracks
outside
to.
and back to her
Yeah.
cabin. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes to the other person's cabin.
Let's say it's she like broke a window.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, see, yeah, there, the broken window.
Yeah.
That's why he couldn't find it. It was broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you said
That's
window,
what
not broken window.
With my head touching the
Damn
roof,
these
I've
text
seen-
parsers!
Yeah,
I've seen it the whole time. I just was polite and waited until everyone was done talking. It's broken,
Exact
guys.
same place, Mark.
So you have a receipt to where Ergon sold his artifacts from Isilcross at Perk's Curiosities, and you have evidence that Tolgul ramshackled the place.
I say we follow the tracks to Togul's. I mean, we've already followed the tracks, so we know they're at Togul's, but I say we go into Togul's.
Can I check the bed just in case there's something
Yeah,
on
got
there? The sheets.
Sure.
Investigation.
Horsehead.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the sound it makes.
You notice that under the bed there's a backpack, and it consists of his adventuring equipment, which is a silvered maul, a suit of splint armor sized for a dwarf, bulky fur-lined clothing sized for a dwarf, so it's cold weather clothing, a grappling hook, and a hooded lantern.
I would like to take the backpack, please. And I say please to everybody else. It should be like, is everyone cool with this?
Or
Is
like,
it
it's like one of those like. I imagine a suit of armor is hard to fit in there, but it's just like a roll consisting of his armor. All dwarf size, so you don't think it'll be any use to you.
Mordan, what do you think? Would this be useful to you?
Eh.
I mean, it's not like he can wear it, can he?
Already got my own armor.
What about this grappling hook or lantern?
I think the
Uh,
I can see
I've got-
just fine in the dark. I don't know about you lot. Though.
I've got my own lantern, and Mortimus holds up his lantern. Even though it's been the daytime, the lantern's been lit.
It's always lit.
Yeah.
Lit fam.
Tino goes, like, oh, I don't know if it's right to steal from the dead, but if you think it'll help out on your adventurers, then I don't see a problem with it.
It's not
Tenno,
like
did
he
you
can
notice?
use it.
Go ahead.
I just said it's not like he can use it.
Tenno, did you notice that? And I point towards the broken window that we all missed.
That is new to me.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Have you
Yep.
been?
Didn't hear it at all.
Have you been patrolling?
Inside check! Inside check!
Yeah.
Yes.
And I get advantage. Ha!
Yeah.
Like, oh boy, I needed it. 14!
No, she's just bad at her job.
She's just bad at her job.
Have you been patrolling and not just standing in one spot looking forward? When I do my rounds in the graveyard, I have to go around
Wait, I
the
have to
graveyard.
patrol? How was this supposed to say stand here? So the maul is a two-handed weapon, 2d6 bludgeoning, and it is silvered. And splint armor, which I believe is heavy armor.
Yeah.
You do know that you, while standing there, you're supposed to do it all awake, right?
This isn't going to look good on your review.
I don't get sleepy. I just trance for a few hours.
I approach Mila and I'm like, look, I get it. It's very cold. This isn't the best job.
It's cold.
I promise you. Everyone else is criticizing you right now. I'll make sure that they don't actually do anything.
Yeah,
I'll make sure they're cool.
Just say to the boss that I'm doing a good job for me. Thanks. Okay.
I will.
Okay,
I will.
Yeah. And I'll just look the other way as you take this stuff. Wink. Wink.
Mila,
Wink.
you're supposed to wink when you actually do that. You're not supposed to say wink.
Darn. I knew I was doing it wrong. That's another thing I'm not good at.
I wink for you. That's the first one's free, kid.
I never learned how to wink.
Winking is just bad at when you're bad at blinking, I always say.
I'm sure a lot of your clients are bad at blinking by now.
Can
Anyway,
you even blink? Mortimus. Like, do you need to blink? Are you alive? Are you even among the
Yes.
living?
I am. Why?
I don't know if I believe you.
He's
Well,
usually not.
It's just, I get it. Yes, I am usually among the dead, but then again, I'm among the living when they come to visit the dead.
I meant, are you, like, undead?
No. Otherwise, I would be coming out of. I'd be living in a coffin.
Not necessarily. That's a vampire. The two very distinctly different things, you know.
Pretty sure
I imagine we're saying this
zombies-
as we're walking, by
Yeah.
the way. Like,
Yes,
I'm pretty sure zombies and vampires both live at some point in a coffin.
Are you heading to Tolgi's or the shop?
we are on the way to Tolgi's as I call to Mila going, thank you, you're doing a great job. Bye-bye.
Be a bit hypocritical, being an undertaker and undead too.
She waves, but it's
Yes.
with the same hand that she's holding her pike with, so that falls to the ground. She's like, "Oh shit!" and goes and picks it up.
why would that be, like, why would that be hypocrite? That word. Common tongue's very hard for me still. Sorry. Why would that be hypocritical?
Putting dead people in the ground while you're still up.
So?
I think that's more coincidental.
Wouldn't that just be like a haha, I've got a second chance and you haven't? Haha. I don't know.
I mean, I've seen the dead, and sometimes you want to keep them down there. They don't want the second chance.
I just got very existential very quick.
Oh, I know
No.
that.
More beer for us.
This snow-covered cabin looks peaceful and quiet from the outside. Its windows are shuttered, and a steady stream of smoke is piping out of the chimney, indicating a roaring fire within. Turn this down a little bit.
I'm gonna go over and peek in one of the windows.
We were told by Elro that that this person doesn't like officials. I'm kind of thinking Net should knock on the door.
That's true, I'm not an official anything. But, you know, let's make sure she's not dead first.
So, Mortimus, you're trying to be a little creep and peek in the window.
I know.
yeah.
Do-do.
I mean, we just followed this person's footprints back from
Yeah.
a dead person's place, and like, I don't. Modesty, huh?
It is shuttered and latched from the inside.
Yeah.
Doesn't look impossible to break into, but it's, locked.
This person knows their privacy.
In a notes map, looks like this door is open, but it's actually closed as well.
Gotcha. Oh. You say Net knocks?
Yes.
Step out of the way. Be my guest.
going
She'll
to
knock
move
on the door.
myself. As,
Oh, way over here.
She'll knock on the door.
All right. Give a loud knock, soft knock.
Just a regular
All right.
regular knock.
So you just knock, 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 and immediately hear like, two like dogs start like barking. You know, like, oh, there's a friend at the door. But then you hear this gruff voice goes, just here go away,
Tolgi, it's me.
go away, no visitors.
Oh, but I was supposed to come around for tea. Did you forget? She looks at the group like, oh.
She goes, you hear like a coughing sound. He goes, I ain't got no tea. I don't know who you are. Go away.
Oh, everybody knows me. Open the door, please. It's cold outside. Came all this way, you know. Please, Tolgi.
Give me a either sounds like persuasion.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I looked.
Oh my
god!
Come in for tea. Yeah, that's the ticket.
You just go, I just want to be left alone.
Why?
No visitors.
Why? Give me one good reason. Give me a very
Silence.
good, truthful reason, and then I'll leave you alone.
Silence.
I'll break down your door, Tolgi. Let me in.
Uh-oh. As I
I'll
say,
annoy you incessantly.
You don't hear anything.
Kind of
Right.
motion to that. I kind of motion to that and be like, "Yeah, break the door down." Just kind of like
d-
elbow motion.
Just start banging on it endlessly. Tolgi, Tolgi.
At least probably get like a ring of
Excellent.
silence or something.
before I go and break down the door,
Mhm.
is it unlocked?
It is locked.
I'll just. Oh.
Yeah.
All right, you give me no choice. Here we go.
I'm
Rearing
coming
up
for that
my
tea.
foot to kick down your door because you won't let me in. And if I hear no movement, then I'm just gonna start kicking the door in.
I didn't know network for Avon.
I had to collect for your Avon order, Tolgi.
All right, give me a strength check or a athletics check.
meanwhile, I'm looking at all this going like, is this how you knock in this village?
Oh my god, what is it with me in fives?
Uh,
Okay, that's gotta be. That's like.
Oh.
No, come on.
I will step up to help.
This is what
That's like.
this is a pale baked village knock.
This is like the third 5 in a row that I've gotten. Are you kidding
Huff.
me, game?
2
And
more to
I'll
go.
huff.
All right, so you fail to break the door down by just knocking it down. You hear a voice goes, "Hey, cut it out!"
Then open the door.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. Give me one more persuasion check.
Who?
Net.
Oh, okay. Hiya! Oh my fucking Christ on a cross! 8. I'm getting Randy rolls tonight. What the fuck is with this? Oh,
She goes,
Trademark.
It says, "I don't want any intruders."
then open the door. We won't have to intrude. Look, listen. We've got your receipt. Just kind of whisper it through the door.
Ooh, he opened the door based on the sound effects.
No, really, immediately. Oh no, the receipts.
I've got the tea.
Does anyone else want to try to persuade their way in?
Yeah,
Right.
I step up. I step and go. Tolgi, my name is Karl. I am a cleric, and we've been sent by Elro as a council to come help you with your ailment. We were sent by him. We can help you. Please. We're not intruders, we swear.
Karl, that sounds like a human name.
Because I am human.
He goes, I already told Elro I don't want any part of it, but give me a persuasion check.
You won't be any part of it. We just want some information. We want to help you. As I do persuasion check.
For fuck's sake. God damn it.
Please. All we want to do is talk. And then we'll leave you alone.
She goes, fine. You think you can help? And, it takes a few moments, but the door does open.
Ned, do you still just burst in anyway?
No.
Oh.
She's kind of like grumbling. Ooh, I'm a human. I can do all sorts of things.
I enter in and immediately go, praise be upon you. Thank you for letting us in.
All right, you see a stout dwarven woman. She's like bundled in blankets. When you open the door, all this smoke is like let loose, like set free, and like the room is just hazy. You see like not only the fireplace is lit, but also like a brazier in the corner. You see two little wolf snouts kind of poking out from underneath the bed. They kind of stop barking as the door opens. But this dwarf, you notice, her lips are just blue, and there's like blue veins going up her face, and she just looks stiff, and her eyes look tired. And she goes, "All right, what do you want, human man?"
We like to know how you were stricken by this ailment. We had been informed that Ergon, that the same ailment hit him first, and last known he went to Iceland. So we wanted to ask you how you came upon this ailment, and if you had left the town recently.
You mean Islecross?
Yes.
I know all this must seem to a human like an Iceland, but you know that they have names.
I am sorry. I've only heard it once or twice. So this is the second time I've heard it. I'll remember it.
It's like what I can tell you is I saw the same thing happen to Ergon that's happening to me. And I'm looking for a cure. But haven't found anything yet.
Our mission is to go out and find the cure for you. That's how we want to help you. But when did it first start? When did the symptoms first start?
She like kind of looks like doesn't really want to talk. Like, what, you want my life story or something?
I mean, not exactly. It's you are very ill at the moment. I don't want to be asking for your autobiography. I just want to. We just want to help you in knowing where have you last been before you got sick.
Give me another persuasion check.
Sure.
Like,
I'm gonna step in and give the help action. Tolga, just tell the human what he wants to know.
she sees a guard. I don't know if that'll strengthen your case, but roll again with advantage, since Mordan is giving you the help action.
Oh, nice.
Or just roll again. This is advantage.
Evening, Tolga. Looking a bit blue, aren't you?
He goes, "It's not a trick, is it? What's one of the guards doing here?"
Off the books. Shift ended hours ago.
So Karl, if you can roll persuasion again.
With advantage or no?
This is at advantage, so yeah, just roll again.
Just roll again normal?
Yep, normal.
More normal, better normal than last time. No, never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah, welcome to the new normal.
Yeah. She goes, like, I knew human couldn't be trusted, roaming around with the guard.
Show her the book! Show her the book! Actually, that will just dig into Karl's pockets.
Yeah, exactly. Hey!
Look! Oh my god. Did y'all hear that? What the fuck was that?
Heard
I
something.
don't know.
That was a car
It was-
outside. That
it was
was
the book.
frightening. Oh my god.
It was a book!
Ow! Fuck! Sorry, Net just tripped. Anyway.
So you show her the receipt
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
in the curiosity shop. And there's like a hint of recognition in her eyes.
And Mortimus licked the dirt and he knew that it was from here. Don't ask me how.
Well-
It's fucking weird.
We also followed the trail of muddy footprints.
Like, you're a dirt licker?
Yes.
Filthy
I just
dirt.
stare
Like, I really like
right at her, and I say yes.
That's
She
a
goes-
great nickname.
Alright, come inside. We're rolling too much cold in anyway. She invites you in. And you see when she kind of walks, she is very stiff and very slow. She walks inside. Like, it's hard to move.
You could have avoided all of this, you know.
Well, I'm almost dead anyway, so guess what have I got to lose?
That's the spirit, Tolgi.
Like, yeah, that's...
I'm gonna start going up and taking their measurements.
Jesus Christ!
No, wait, not yet! Not yet!
What? No, I need to prepare.
Not dead yet.
Oh, let the body get
Mortimus,
cold
not
first.
dead yet. I'm not given any prayers. You shouldn't be given any measuring tape. Movement.
But she goes over back to
Put it
the
back.
fire, like, as close as you can, saying, I don't think the fire helps any, but in my mind it does anyway.
Look over at the wolves. Do they look like they are afflicted with some sort of coldness?
Yeah, just a,
Medicine, nature, arcana check, mayhaps?
yeah.
That wasn't a yes, no, it was an either or.
just anyway, what you feel is appropriate.
Medicine.
Yeah.
Oh, 4!
Oh God.
Well, I tell you what these dogs
Yeah,
have. They
let's just
have
see.
good doggo syndrome, and I go over and I want to pet them.
She sees you go over to the wolves, saying, "Those are my boys, Iroh and Jira. They don't get too close."
I'll do a medicine check now. I've got good. I have experience with that.
You can,
Oh,
but
he's-
as you get
oh,
closer, there's no obvious symptoms on them,
Okay.
and they're actually, for the moment, pretty friendly.
Sweating, they're panting because they're so hot.
Yeah, it's probably pretty hot. Yeah,
Can I do a medicine check on Tolgi?
sure.
So I come along, just not too close, just kind of like here.
I played a cleric once that was a germaphobe, and the common magic item I started with was an expanding expanding rod, so I could keep people 10 feet away from me.
I need a 10-foot pole to do the same.
Yeah, so it's blue lips, blue veins. You catch glimpses of her. When she's like sitting back down, her you see her like forearm and stuff. It's almost completely blue.
Who got the? Net, you. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
And from what you know, this is like the symptoms Ergon had.
Yeah.
Kind of in his final couple weeks, few weeks. She goes, "So you think you can cure me, huh?"
Yes. By my faith, and my experience of being a cleric, a healer, wink, wink. Yes, I think we have the power to find a cure for you.
Well, not too much on that faith thing. But I came to this village with my sister, Hulil. And, this is off the record, right?
It is, yes. And you even have an off-shift dwarf guard, too.
Yeah, like she's talking to him.
Like I said, off duty.
Well, me and
take
my
the
sister,
pass.
Hulil. It's our job to be on the lookout from artifacts from the Ussel Cross that come through this town. So when that adventurer came back, waited for him to sell his goods, we robbed the curiosity shop.
Why did you do that?
It's our job. That's what the family needs. And she mentions the word, Autolot. The Autolot family.
Autolot family.
Give me a... Everyone give me a history check.
Alright.
Oh, that was almost a 5, and it turned into an 18.
Whether we know an Autolot about them?
Not yet, at least.
Oh, I don't.
Mordan just doesn't know anything about where he's from. Mortimus, this isn't a uncommon name. This is one of the big crime families in the Graying Wildlands. The distribution of stolen artifacts, very profitable. So we just waited for the goods to be sold, and me and my sister robbed the place. Next thing I knew, I'm like this. That's it.
Net, did you take my receipt? Net, bring the receipt back.
She looks it over
Yeah,
and says,
what is Net doing, by the way?
Yeah, exactly.
Just, looking around. Looking at her
Touching
stuff.
everything.
Yeah.
she goes, sold all of it. Well, stole all of it, except kept a little some for myself. She pulls out a very ornate looking dagger. Kept this though,
Why?
because it's pretty. It's sharp.
You think that might be the thing that's making you cold? I just say cold-heartedly.
She it's just a dagger.
Yeah.
Do you know if it's magical? Maybe it's cursed, maybe it's hexed.
She goes, how can I tell if it's cursed?
I don't know, are you magically inclined?
She goes,
Like, at all?
No. Points to you, Karl. It's like, you, Cleric. It's cursed.
Let me find out.
Give me a arcane check.
Ooh,
Nat
that
20.
20! First nat 20 of the game, let's go!
Yeah, that means you killed Tulgi.
It's so
Why?
hexed it kills you now.
So,
You shouldn't even be standing! Oh.
it's like, oh my god, this is the most cursed dagger. No, you take a look over. You notice it's a very nice dagger. It is a +1 dagger. But you detect no magical properties other than its +1-ness. So the dagger is safe.
The dagger is safe, I say.
Yeah.
So at least you can keep that.
And with the natural 20, you also recognize it as The dagger is a relic of the fallen city of Aer, which again is the magical civilization that the ruins litter Isoperos.
It is a proper magic item.
Yep, it is a +1 dagger.
Yeah, rather than just being super well made, it's a magical dagger.
It's a beautiful dagger. You should keep it.
She goes, I think I will. Takes it, hands it back, puts it back in the satchel. Probably worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. It's kind of just like, go, yep. Having you, me thinking internally, having you not spent the money, of course.
Then,
Do you plan on taking that with you?
You mean to the ground? Oh, sorry, that's really insensitive. I shouldn't say that. Sorry. Sorry.
Shh! Not so loud.
Yes.
Sorry.
I just said no. That's what I meant. Yes.
Oh.
so, that's my story.
Yeah. All right. So you
Off the
stole
record.
some magical items.
I don't want any
And you
trouble
are
with
now-
the city guard.
You stole some magical items, and you are now turning to cold.
About the gist of it.
You know where these magic items ended up?
They're probably with
Who'd you
this-
sell them to?
I didn't sell them. That's my sister's job.
Is your sister
Mercury.
sick as well?
She like bundles up her blankets a little more. Goes, I haven't seen her since the job. I don't know.
Where is
Don't
she
have
posted?
telephones, Jess. They don't have telephones in
Yes.
this world.
Yeah, does she live here though?
She shakes her head, saying, "You know, there are levels. I'm not privy to that information."
You don't know where your own
you-
sister lives.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, if I knew stuff like that, then I can just tell anyone like you guys. You go after her.
Well, she could have some sort of horribly cursed magic item that is currently turning her and anyone else who touches said item to cold. I think that would be a good reason to go after her.
That's exactly the reason.
She could be
Yes.
dead.
Yes.
Would you want? You don't want us
By
to
the
go
way,
check
here's
on
my
your sister?
card.
If we are right, I'll be here with the dirt.
It's as they say. We're not here to arrest anyone. We're here to find the source of this thing. We don't want to give Mort over there too much work.
I concur. I don't like working.
Then why do you do what you know now?
Neither do I.
It's not the time. It's not the time. Tolgi, when, like, where's the last known whereabouts of your sister? We're not gonna go after her. We're not gonna arrest her. I don't care. I just want to know what's happening and why, so I can get paid. And not die from cold.
Give me a
Sick.
persuasion
Yeah.
check. Because you can kind of tell that maybe she's still withholding certain
I'm not good at being very, very persuasive, am I? I'm not very charismatic.
Have you
I
tried
just
being...
I discover when something goes wrong, Net growls.
I make noises all the time, and I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry in advance.
No, in a podcast format, that's perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go up to Tolgi. You need to tell us now, because if you're put in the ground before you tell us, then we're just gonna have no leads. And I'm gonna cast Cause Fear.
Okay.
Ooh.
I need a Wisdom saving throw.
Rolls a 14.
Damn, she just passes. Ooh!
Good job, Mortimus. You did it.
You're lucky I only have one spell. I turned to that. You're lucky I only have one spell slot each short rest. So I do still say, she should tell us. So she might not be afraid, but is that enough for her to persuade her or intimidate her?
I don't think
Okay.
so.
All right.
This lead might have gone dry.
Well, if you decide to, maybe want to save your sister, reach out to us.
Yeah. Give me one more persuasion check.
Joey's being very generous
With
tonight.
advantage since you used that spell.
Both garbage. Total of 9.
Oy, oy, oy.
Yeah, garbage.
Now I have to. Well, yeah. What happens here? What does Togi say?
Yeah, She'll go, you really are persistent, aren't you? He goes,
We
"My-
all are.
That's it.
You're right.
If I fail Joey, don't take pity.
Stop backseat DMing Mark.
Do as you want,
Like,
Joey.
all I know is it's outside town. I couldn't tell you where it is. I'm just not involved with that side of the business.
Having a direction, north, south, east, west.
He goes, I don't know.
Right.
Right.
Do you want her plot buried next to yours?
He goes, yeah, that would be nice.
Good.
Right, well, have a good day. As that's leaving out the door, frigid bitch.
I block that from being heard. Just kind of the two of you.
The words like fly through the air, and you
Just-
step in
just
front of
like-
it.
Frigid bitch, blessings, blessings upon you.
Yeah, right here. Blessings upon you, and we hope the very best. And then I wave at the dogs and go, "Bye, pooches," and I leave.
As you're leaving, you see Mortimus is using mold earth to basically make a tiny little double grave mound.
That's fun.
Just as a not normal size, just small enough to just be like, "Fuck you for not, helping us save the town."
So fucked up.
Yeah.
I just look and see two, and then just go, "Dude."
With like two dwarf snowmen.
The dogs will be fine. Look, the dogs will be fine. We'll take care of them.
Right.
Actually take care of them. Not as. Never mind.
When you're not looking, I just kind of just really with my feet, just kind of like kick some dirt into both of them to make it just look like it's not conspicuous in any way.
Guessing
Right.
over to the curiosity shop.
Yeah. We take a quick break.
All right.
Looks like the same place. I gotta get back into my voice. Just gruff guy, but
Oh yeah, I
Kind
have
of
to make sure I
plain.
don't do Aster.
More dirt in the mouth.
The more you talk, the more I feel like you eat dirt. Yeah.
yeah. No,
I'm Batman.
I mean,
It's like you just channel that.
I got plenty of it. I just,
Dirt- dirt man.
sometimes see when you dig up a grave and then put a coffin in there, there's leftover dirt. So it has to go somewhere.
It's really funny too that this is like a wintry setting because like I work at a church, right, and like we do lots of funerals, and like
Yeah.
they don't dig in the winter because the ground's fucking frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Well, you'll see that Mortimus does seem to have a bit of muscle on him. He's not a weakling,
Mm.
but
Well, it's not like
he
Ned's
does
like-
have the strength.
She's
But he
not
does
like-
also have mold earth.
Well, okay.
Right.
Do the people at your church use magic?
They like to think that they do.
They use Christian magic.
Yeah, they like to think that they do.
Oh, so they steal it from other places.
Exactly.
Hey.
Oh, I've had this
Yeah.
conversation with my boss before. I was like, yeah, all your little
Yeah.
Christian holidays? That's suspicious. That's weird. That's crazy. Anyway.
All right, set the scene, shall we, before we get off the rails again?
You're in a totally different cabin.
Yeah.
So this is Pelk's Curiosities antique shop. The dark cabin before you has a sign over its door which reads Pelk's Curiosities, which with the image of a curving dragon used to make the letter P. Though the shop appears closed, the front door is slightly ajar. And everyone but Mortimus hears footsteps inside.
Is he deaf?
Yeah.
My
No.
passive perception is 10.
Oh, okay. Okay. Say no more.
Karl, like, for you, it's like really obvious that there's people like rummaging around inside.
All right, I'm ready to rush in.
Mortimus is just heading towards the door because it's a shop. He's just going to go on in.
I mean, it.
He doesn't hear anything, so he doesn't know.
My first thought is, wait, is this store open for? Is it operating hours right now for Curiosity
well.
Store?
Yeah, it's open. It says right there. It's open from 7 to 7.
There's definitely a closed sign on the door.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I guess it's
Well,
7.
that stuff.
You run into there's just customers. It's like,
Yeah, I was about to ask. I was like, if it's that obvious, then I guess it's open. The store?
No,
It's only 5 minutes after closing. I'm sure they'll let you in.
yeah.
Hello, every person working in retail.
Yep. They'll complain about us on Reddit later. I just know it.
There is a sign that says closed, but the door does seem open, and you hear people rumbling inside, rustling around.
Well,
Go in.
I mean, what? Why not?
Why not? I just let's all go in together. I mean,
Yeah.
I need.
I just opened the door.
You still
Yeah.
open?
Are you open?
All right, so what are you doing?
We're gonna go in.
Go in.
Yeah, Net says, "Are you open?" I'll just open the door.
Your door's still open. You still open?
The
That's it,
shop. It's
yeah.
not like what. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right, so you open the door.
on
5 cloaked elves appear to have ramshackled the shop and are searching through the broken debris of the floor. The furniture, shelves, and front counter have been smashed, and the shop's wares now litter the floor.
Oh, you're looting.
If we may see it.
Yeah, I hold my lantern up to light the place.
Yeah.
I have 60 feet of dark vision, baby. Let's go.
Right, so
Oh no, my people! Oh,
So they're not necessarily paladels, but they are
No.
they are elves. They are sneaking around. They are looting, and when they notice you open the door, they all draw their weapons.
oh, whoa.
Hey,
Hang on,
hey.
hang on,
Whoa.
hang on. I'll switch over to Elvish. Right. I'm guessing you're not the store owners then. We're not here to, arrest you or nothing, so don't worry about that. We're just, looking around. Thought the shops were still open.
One of the elves goes, raises a blade. Shop's closed. Move
But
along.
okay, but are you the owners? That's my question.
Another one goes. We are now. They all raise their
Well,
weapons. We're rolling initiative.
Love what you've done with the place.
I love what you've done with the. Oh.
Right.
Oh,
so
now I
Finish your
roll
eyes.
good. What the
Roll initiative.
So-
I'm getting Randy rolls too.
select your token, Fernando.
Oh yeah, make sure to click
and
your
then
token.
Yeah.
click on initiative.
Yay!
I rolled a 7, so I'll have to update this because hey, not even much better. Oh, it's not doing it. I gotta. Kurt, I have a +0 initiative. I'll just roll from here.
Hey.
But it's a 7, so
Okay.
there we go. There we go.
Oh, I forgot to add battle music.
It's not in order.
Why do I have a sort button now? It doesn't do anything.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
it was 18, but then I switched to 7.
Right, because I originally rolled a 7, so. I gotta add my macros. Where's my macros?
You should also select my token.
It's good.
Select your token when you roll initiative, so it adds it to the turn order. That's all that means.
Yeah, you're in there. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wish there was a search tab on music. I don't know why there isn't.
I just make a playlist of combat music, and then I throw the playlist in there and use it as a folder.
Well, that's what I did, but I wish it was you can search.
Yeah.
A search bar. What is this, Napster?
Yeah, what is this?
Hey!
Modern day.
What is that beautiful thing I miss?
Ugh, right?
Rat battle.
So, a couple things. This place is totally ramshackled, so everything is difficult terrain. That means your movement speed is halved.
Ooh.
But this elf will leap over the overturned bookshelf she was rummaging through, go over to Net, whip out her short sword, her scimitar,
No.
rolls a 15.
Fuck, yeah, she is.
You take 4 slashing damage.
Ow.
Right, Karl. Your first
Yes.
battle.
Oh. I'm excited. And a little unsure, but ooh.
So,
Let's see.
so look through spell list, or you have like just a regular old weapon.
Okay. I am going to crossbow straight towards the guy to the right of me.
Let me you can definitely do that, but since you are a cleric, you probably have a cantrip. It's a magic cantrip.
Yes, you're right. You know what? Yeah, here we go. Let me make sure of that first. Let's see.
Crossbow would use like dexterity or something, so you like using a spell.
Okay, in that case, then I will use Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame or Toll the
Oh.
Dead would be your 2 cantrips.
Start with Sacred Flame. Let him roll something.
Yeah, I'll do
Toll the
Sacred
Dead is
Flame.
good. It does more damage if the target's been hurt already.
I cast Mending.
Joke's on you. It takes a minute.
Okay, so I don't have to select my person, do I?
No, Sacred Flame is actually a
Joey needs to make a dex
yeah,
save.
save DC.
Oh,
so that
oh,
means,
yeah.
that means I roll against it. So I need to
Let's
roll
mix
it.
that up with what's the first level spell that can do like a ton of damage?
Riding bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have a Guiding Bolt too, so that will do, if it hits, 4d6 worth of damage.
Yeah, I see
But
that.
uses a spell slot.
Use a spell slot, you got 2 of them. Cantrips, just do a little bit of damage. They get more powerful as you level up.
No.
But they're always like just free spells you can cast.
I want to just
So-
test it out and see what it looks like.
Okay.
With who rolls first, you or me?
Actually, I roll because this spell is a save DC, so that means I roll against
If you click on it, and open the tab on the right at the top, it'll say that cast on VTT or display on VTT. If you press one of those, that we will know what to roll against.
You will get to roll damage, though.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
I see it right here. It says it on the page. So which one are you attacking?
The one to the right next to me, to the right.
To the right. Okay. It's a save DC. 13. I roll a 14, so I nimbly, just barely dodge out of the way as this bolt of holy energy comes my way.
Dang.
And you can move if you like, but movement is halved because it's difficult terrain.
I want to see. I know. Is this elf to the right on top of the table or the shelf?
Let's go, Baldur's Gate mechanics. Shove her
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Well, it's only like 3 feet, but yes, she's on top of the table.
He's on top of the table. I was trying to hide right into the side of the table,
Oh.
but I don't know if that's possible.
You know,
I'm
honestly,
trying-
she would be on the other side, so she'd be over here.
Yeah.
I hide here.
Okay. You're in plain view, so you can't hide, unfortunately. But that is, I would say, half cover from certain angles.
Yeah, half cover.
Yeah. Right now.
Well, I am very angry that this elf hit me, so I would go like to rage.
Right. How does net rage?
Oddly enough, despite not having
It usually
a
involves a
subclass,
forum.
despite not having a subclass yet, but we're not going to talk about that. It's almost like there's little like crackles of electricity around her as she rages, just for flavor. Totally just for flavor. And her hair gets all poofy and on end.
What flavor?
More poofy than before. Whatever lightning tastes like.
Cotton candy.
And then I am going to attack the elf that attacked me.
Alright.
Right, level 1 rage doesn't get anything on C attacks.
Plus 2
Plus
damage.
2 damage,
Yeah.
Wait, what? Huh? Huh?
Huh?
That's
You rolled.
a 1? I thought that was a...
Reckless attack?
I don't have reckless attack at level 1.
Alright.
Wait, no, I'm looking at my... I thought... Sorry.
The 2 hit on the top was a 1+5, or on the D&D Beyond.
But I'm...
Oh,
Is that a...
that's a
what?
1, yeah, because 1 is next to the 19.
Okay.
Blame Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, fuck you, Baldur's Gate. That's the Baldur's Gate dice. I'm switching my dice. God damn it.
F8, F8.
The D&D Beyond dice are physics-based, so they do...
Yeah.
Ugh.
And they
Well-
love to huddle into a corner and
Well, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Mortimus.
Mortimus is gonna... Oh, you don't do flanking, damn it.
Thanks a lot, Joey.
Alright, so he's gonna take out his lantern and hold it up, and he's gonna look at this one over here.
Right.
Actually, we should... Because everybody's missed, right? Nobody hit anything, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All the players missed.
Yeah. To that one up there, and out of the, he's gonna just say something in like deep speech, and he's going to, out of the flame of the lantern comes like a bolt, and I'm going to attack with Eldritch Blast on that one.
Oh, like from the lantern.
Yeah, lantern is the focus. 11.
11
That's
does
not
not
piping
hit.
through. That's not good.
It hits like the table in front of her.
And then I will.
The roll didn't appear on
Yeah, it didn't appear. I'm trying to refresh. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm between the tough people.
Alright.
Nice.
I'm sandwiched and I feel safe here.
Yeah, and I don't have any bonus actions.
Alright, Mordan.
finally some fun.
You've been waiting for this
It's just
all
gonna
day.
run through the debris, and it is going to throw a hand axe at the one that he just missed.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got 25 feet, so just two of them. And
Finally.
That is a hit.
Hey.
Still doesn't hit.
A fine hit.
It's a good hit.
A fine hit.
All right, 7 damage.
For 7 damage. Gets lodged in their shoulder. She like stumbles backwards. Like, oh. Still standing though. Oh, and they're all in a row. Alright, this elf will jump up on the table, swing downwards to Karl. Go, Karl! And an 11 hits. That's your armor class you're looking for.
An 11, that's a no.
That's a no.
Ha, they're just as bad as us.
Yeah, block it with your shield as she swings downward.
Phew.
This one's gonna do this. Over to Mordan, get a scimitar. 7 will miss. What did I not put loop on? Nope. There we go. So this is a track called Rat Battle. We always use it for the first battle of the campaigns. It's kind of a running tradition. Even though these are elves, they're not rats.
We could be part of the rat squad.
This elf will hop onto this table and take out a light crossbow and shoot it at Mordan. 16?
Miss.
Mordan, alright. Dwarven hardiness.
Just really good armor. Just
Yeah.
plings off.
Boink.
They just love going up on tables. I was going to shoot a light crossbow at Karl. Rolls a 20.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Ooh. That does 9 piercing damage.
Oh boy!
Oh,
Here we go.
That was
God, he's the only healer.
that was max damage.
Oh my. Well. I know what to do next.
And a 9 will miss net. The bandit.
Phew.
Attacks it again. Alright, Karl.
I'm gonna heal immediately.
Alright.
Take out
That's-
your
So you want to do cure wounds.
No. He's got the healer feat,
Oh.
so he can use the heal.
Oh, I forgot to say
He's-
this. I always give everyone 1 potion at the start. So you do have 1 healing potion.
Ah, okay. Well, let me use it then, please.
Well, no, I will highly suggest using the. You'll get more health out of using your
Well, I do have a
Healer.
house rule. Where normally potions can only be used as an action. Although most people just let them use it as a bonus action too. But what I do is if you use it as a bonus action, you roll as normal. So 2d4 plus 2. Or if you use it as an action, you get maximum health from it.
Gotcha.
So, like I said, everyone does have a potion. Sorry, I forgot to mention. But if you use it as an action, then you'll get 10 hit points. If you cast a spell, then it'll be whatever the spell is. Or you use a potion as a bonus action, and you can still cast you'll still have an action.
All right. I think for now I'll try the healer feat. See
Okay.
how that shows up.
Alright.
Yeah, it says 1d6 plus 4.
Yeah, so what does the healer feat do? Gives you a bonus to healing spells?
He
Use a
can use a healer's kit to, instead of stabilizing creature once per character per day, can basically use it as if it were like a potion, but it's 1d6 plus 4 health back.
Okay.
So basically, he turns it into a med pack.
So it's basically
doing it.
It's basically a potion.
Oh, no,
Yep.
that's not it. Sorry. Where's that?
No, that's it.
It's
That's
1d6 plus 4. Yeah, you get
Oh.
your health, all of it back.
Hey!
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Yeah,
you're
did
like
that
kneeling
action.
down and like bandaging your arm. Okay.
I do it accidentally. I'm just like, oh, I just was trying to tie my shoelace. Oh, I healed myself. Yay.
Okay. I was just thinking if the home brew would apply to that, but I don't think it would.
It's up to you.
Yeah. Well, maybe
I have
maybe if I think about it more, but at the moment, no.
Do I have a move action?
So was that a bonus action or an action?
An action.
Okay, yeah. So that was your main action. But if you have anything that does a bonus action,
So just because you're probably coming off of Pathfinder, movement is one of the free things you can move up to your speed with it at any. As for total during your turn, you don't spend an action or have to do it in one clump on your turn. It's basically free. However, if you do move away from somebody, they can swipe at you most of the time.
Yeah, correct.
yeah, attack of opportunity. Yeah, this isn't like Pathfinder where you have like you can choose the actions you do. You have a movement, you have an action, a bonus action, and a reaction.
And you have to be choosing one of the any of those.
No, you have them
Yep.
all.
Yeah, you can. You
Although
can use all of
reactions
them.
are typically not on your turn. They're it happens
Yeah.
in response to something. So you have all those three actions, but it's not like Pathfinder where you can from what I understand, you can like choose to attack 3 times in a turn. It's like no, you only have one attack.
Gotcha.
action. Yeah.
Yeah, if I still have a movement action, I just want to get the hell away from she-elf over
Well, you
here.
could, but she'll be able to attack you. Just so you know that.
Huh.
You're actually in a decent position because you are, pretty well armored.
That is true. Okay.
You have 17 armor class. That's high.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
For a first level.
Hooray! Fuck you, she-elf, as I look at her, which is very
He gets
awkward.
mad at me for saying frigid bitch. Here's this holy man. Fuck you, she elf.
And like male and female elves, so not just all female.
Fuck you!
But
Gender identity understanding elves! Haha!
Right now.
I'm gonna attack again because that's all I can do.
Level 1, point and click.
Yay! Oh shit! I lost my rage though, didn't I?
No, you attacked.
Oh, true.
Yeah, you don't have. Yeah, as long as you try.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't
As
played
long as you
Barbarian
try
in a
or you
minute.
take damage.
Hiya! Okay, 15.
15, that hits.
Oh, fucking finally.
Hey.
Aren't they changing?
Hiya!
Aren't they changing that
Oh.
mark in 1 D&D? Where rage just
Or-
kind of lasts for 10 minutes or something.
I think so. I forget specifically.
Right.
But hey, 6 damage, pretty
6
good.
damage. Yep. And +2, right?
Yes.
For rage?
Yeah.
That's 8. Pretty good. Looking hurt.
That's all I can do. So.
I'm imagining Ned just like yelling at him. Oh yeah. What do you think of that, huh?
Psyched you out the first time, didn't I?
Alright, Mortimus.
I'm going to step over here, and I'm going to stow my lantern and with my shovel in hand, put in both my hands, and I'm going to smack the snow bitch.
You're El Kabonging her?
I am El Kabonging her with
hatred
my
against
shovel.
elves and snow.
Yeah,
That
right.
might
That's,
do it.
that's
16.
like, damn.
16 hits.
16.
You're bringing it in spades.
I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, the wrong button. That was a D4 excellent. That's much better. 6 damage.
Right. Is this lethal or non-lethal damage?
They attacked us. I need bodies, so I will.
I need
I don't need bodies. I will lethal. Yeah.
the quota this month.
Yeah, he gets paid by the city for every one.
Yeah.
I'm the shoveler from Mystery Men.
Be
I
a
shovel
citizen
you.
or thief, it matters not for the grave. See, you have the wrong personality.
Joey,
for
stop
this.
playing my character better than me. But yeah, it'll be lethal.
Yeah, it definitely lethal. Bashes
Yeah.
Bell's head in with a shovel.
Oh my god. So, Mortimus, every kill you make, are you going to be like, alright, tall coffin,
Tally one.
medium coffin?
Oh,
I immediately,
this
I use a free action to start measuring. No, that's on my turn because level 1.
one's- Oh,
We're playing D&D. Mortimus is playing Graveyard Keeper.
Yes, exactly.
playing Blood Bowl.
I like Mordan.
Alright, I am readying my longsword and swiping at this person. And it rolls off a 17.
Gets stuck in the shelf.
Oh no!
Get
At least
back
we
here.
know they're not. At least we know they're not zombies.
If this is
That
what
would have hit.
if this is who's protecting the town, I don't know why we were worried in the first place.
Know that to the axe in your shoulder.
How about that?
And
22
yeah, that's all I
will
can do.
hit Karl.
22 will hit me.
Yep. You take 7 slashing.
Oh, man.
So you
And
just got done bandaging, and then like another
Another
sword
one
in your
just comes in.
Alright, I'm good again. Okay, just give me a second.
I think all the elves are like, let's get the tree over there. Him first.
A scimitar to Mordan, a 14 will miss. This one's gonna aim their bow at Mortimus. 5 will miss.
Mortimus, I need your help. Come over here and kabong people for me.
There's a lot of stuff on there's a lot of glass in the ground.
And the last one, the bow just chinks off Mordan's armor harmlessly.
Oh, phew.
I mean, that one elf is feeling good hitting Karl so many times, but the other ones...
Yeah. I turn around almost dead going, are you guys dying too?
like, no, we're
No,
we're
We're
good.
fine.
Try
don't
being
die,
less-
Karl. Don't
Try
die,
being
Karl. I don't have a 6-foot coffin.
Try being less tall. Less of you to hit.
There's just elves and dwarfs. There's not many tall coffins. Alright, Karl, it's your turn.
It's my turn. If I move, will they still have the option to attack me, this right one?
Yes.
You
Can
do have the ability.
disengage.
You can disengage as your action.
Oh,
and
yes,
that will
yes.
allow you to
Yeah.
do it.
So if you want to use your action to safely move out of the way, you can use disengage, but that means you can't attack.
I want to. How far can I go disengaging?
Up to your movement. So, but it's 15 feet since it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, I want to disengage and get out of there.
You do have a
Please.
bonus action healing word, so you could heal yourself afterwards.
That is true. I will do that.
Yeah.
It does use up a spell slot, but it's useful because you can use it and still attack.
Yep.
We're not gonna attack anybody else after today. It'll be fine.
Yeah. So
All right. I already put it as my. So disengage. I just move.
yep.
Yep.
Just move.
Well, dang it, my
And
my-
so hit
my
the,
headphone alarm. Sorry, my headphone's battery low thing is basically a phone dial tone. So it just comes out of nowhere, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?"
so just
so-
hit cast by healing word.
Healing word. Healing word.
Yeah, that's and it'll put a spell slot, a little pip by the spell slot. Yeah, it should.
So I have different words for different instances. The healing word of the day right now is ugh. I cast.
it's like, oh,
I did. I can just keep getting my healing back.
I mean, yeah, good rolls.
yep,
It's good rolls. Exact rolls.
right? You get 7 healing, so you're back up to full.
Yay.
Oh, what do you roll? Oh, you just rolled a 1, but you get a +6. So
Oh dang!
yeah, he's a life cleric. So
Yeah.
Oh, I-
double that, right.
That's funny because
Nice.
the dice got was hidden by the notes on the bottom right, so I don't know what I got. I did good.
right. Net.
I'm gonna clamber over to get up to this one up here.
If she jumps on the table, is it not difficult terrain?
I'll
I
say.
mean, I have 10-foot reach with my weapons.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Oh, I thought with your legs, but sure, your weapon too.
Well, that's if
So-
she's a bugbear.
Leg goes
Yeah,
up for
exactly.
Dacus.
All 5'3" of me.
Get legs up to here.
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
if you
What? Yeah, right? I should be able to get a...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
5, 10, 15.
there's actually no map for this. This is a fan-made map. So
That
they put
works.
a bunch of junk everywhere.
Oh, I changed my dice specifically to see if I would get better rolls, and I did it!
It's another 5.
10 will miss. Yep.
Okay, Net's getting upset. Fuck. But
Try and knock some of them on the ground. Maybe that'll help.
well, I just used my action.
I know. Maybe next time.
Arrgh.
That was in character.
More of this.
Karl asked for help, and Net ran off. So Karl's gonna go over here.
Mr. Undertaker, please.
As you're injecting morphine into your leg, takes out his lantern again and points it at them. This time, a green light sort of comes out of it and goes forms a hand, skeletal hand, at the one that Karl was being attacked by.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
19.
19 hits.
They take 4 necrotic damage.
Are they slowed?
They are not slowed. This is not frost. Whatever. It is Chill Touch. It's necrotic, not the
Okay.
not the one you're thinking of. Which I can't remember. Frost something.
Chilly blow. but there's no alternate.
Ray of
checks.
Frost. Ray of Frost. No, they can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So I shout out, "Oh, you better drink a potion after that."
All right, Mordan. Mordan.
Hooray! It rolled off of a 1.
That is a hit.
Ooh.
You doing one-handed?
Yeah, one-handed. He's using a shield.
Okay. That is enough. What do you do to this dwarf? This elf.
Just quick slash, straight through the neck.
Ooh.
I was gonna say you take the one that you put in their shoulder out and you just slam it back in.
I'll use a free action to get my hand axe back from them.
Alright.
And
It's very bloody.
yeah, and move here. Yeah, next.
Gulp.
She goes, "Stay out of our business." She will raise Scimitar, try to come down. 21.
That'll hit.
That'll hit.
This must be the leader.
For 7, yeah. For 7 slashing damage.
Oh no, someone got hit aside from me?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the only competent thief here. Bandit here.
Really? She runs the show.
The one by you, Net, will take her scimitar and rush towards you.
No,
He does.
Nuh-uh.
Rolls a 7. So I guess
she
I
misses.
guess she doesn't.
No,
But
you.
she gives you romance size, so it's still kind of weird. Hey?
Oh.
And this one will come up to Mordan. 10. Yep, they're horrible.
Yay. Miss.
Right. Karl.
Is there like an option, a free action to talk to them or yell at one of them?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Because I want to yell at the one who's been talking of what is your business? Because she was like, stay out of our business, and I'm like, what is your business?
So rules are, just to point this out, rules are that you basically get short sentences around your turn, only last about 6 seconds. But if it ends up getting into some sort of like narrative story thing, we generally just keep going and just say, hey, time pauses while you talk. But otherwise, yeah, you can shout out things.
What's your business?
Yeah, it's like an anime fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's taking 10 rounds.
A single round of 6 seconds can somehow be 5 episodes. Right, Frieza fight?
Like I would tell you, human.
It's nothing
Always
I hate more
with the
than...
humans. Always poking fun at me, the human. Ha papa. My goodness.
You
All
turned,
right.
you turned Canadian there for a second, pal.
Hey, Karl.
Don't worry about it, guy. I'm just human.
Oh, gee.
Oh, gee, guy. Look at that! You turned over that.
Hey,
that- oh, I
Nola,
forgot.
we're just like, people turn into ice and stuff, and no, he's trying to get to the bottom of it there, and
This is bullying now.
That's more Minnesota.
yeah, that's my Minnesota voice. So,
Minnesota
Elf,
is just the Canada of the U.S.
It really is, though. There's no
Elf,
face.
why'd
no,
They all sound like that.
that's
They're trying to
actually
be
I kind of had a character that I never used. It was basically that. But Karl, they're not listening to you.
Oh god! Always with not listening to me. Sacred flame.
Sacred Flame, all right. To the one that's hitting everyone.
To the one that's sassing me to the right. Yeah.
All right.
All right, roll.
Is that dexterity?
Yeah.
Does it say dexterity? Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, dexterity 13.
Oh, they roll 14.
Ah!
You
Just
don't
one damage anyway.
They don't take 1 damage.
So
Level
generally
1,
cantrips-
every damage helps.
Yeah, so generally cantrips don't do a lot of damage. That's why spells, are good for doing the big numbers.
Gotcha. Well,
Um,
I know what's next then.
yeah.
Tee.
All right, net.
Ah! Come at me with your weapon.
You looked at me funny.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Yes, use that anger. Use it.
We'll just go
More
to the
anger.
next character.
I'm so
This is like when Randy was playing Spelljammer and he couldn't hit anybody with his character that was designed to hit people.
Oh, it's like Randy's character in Strixhaven.
I just imagine
Right,
that
yes.
voice getting this high too.
Yeah, absolutely. With just unbelievably jaw dropped. Can't believe what's happening.
Joey, if you're on over here, would you say that's a table?
It looks like a... Yeah.
Okay. So I want to try and do the improvise action, pending your ruling. I want to run up to that and try to kick the table to tip it over to knock them two off the ground, onto the ground. Will you let me do that?
Sure, give me a
real cool. Let's go.
athletics.
Yeah. We'll get to... I do have a +1 to athletics.
You do?
18!
18, yep. You push out
Yeah.
the already rickety table. And let's see if these elves can stay on their feet. The very dexterous elves.
Yeah.
Go prone. Go prone.
Do something cool.
Go prone.
I'm just gonna keep them where they are. But the one right next to you managed to save, but the leader elf is prone.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Success!
She rolled a 3.
Yeah.
She tripped on a banana, and I laughed from the distance.
It's like the ancient banana artifact.
Yes.
Right. Morton.
Hacking with advantage, which is very
Yeah.
good because one of them was.
Yeah, so if a character is prone, then attacks against them have advantage.
They're melee.
In
And
melee.
good for that because the first one was a 1.
Right, 6 hits.
And 4 damage.
4 damage. Still standing. Or
Well,
laying down.
yeah.
Still lying to me.
Does it have 1 HP left, Joey? Would Karl have killed it?
No.
Ah.
Aw.
They'll stand immediately back up.
It helped.
Yep. A 10 will miss. One near net. will attack. An 8 will miss. And then the other one will attack Mortimus. An 8 will miss.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's kind of bad.
Except the one that was attacking Karl.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Karl, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Well, the one who's been hitting me very well is getting a guiding bolt.
Yeah.
In this case, it might be good to use Toll of the Dead. It does more damage, yeah.
Gotcha.
No. He's saying guiding bolt, not
Oh, okay.
not
the
Sacred
spell
Blade. Yeah. So
Sorry,
you're good with guiding bolt. You just want to
Guiding bolt.
yeah.
Want to just own them.
Come on, roll well.
Don't say that you haven't rolled to hit yet.
I know I haven't yet. All right.
The dice listen.
So I roll.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
You should just be able to roll. Yeah, there you go.
13. Do you want to hit her or another one of the thieves?
Her.
Okay.
Yeah, just let her take it down. Yeah.
Got my eyes on her.
More than
Yeah. There you
Right in
go.
the forehead, she falls over.
Loosen the pickle jar.
Yeah.
Oh, it's supposed to get pickles.
I weakened it for you.
I do a free action, just do a prayer, but kind of like a half-assed prayer. Rest in peace, I guess.
Yeah, Mordan gives her a prayer too, with a single finger.
All right, Net.
Doing it again.
Come on, you can do it.
Roll better than a 5. Better than a 5. Better
13.
Than a 5. That hits.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking Christ.
Barely hits.
Barely.
17.
Right.
You're still rage, right?
Oh, plus rage.
Oh, yeah, plus 2. Yeah.
Plus 2, yeah. She's looking really hurt. Or they're
Why
looking
won't
really
you
hurt.
just fucking die?
Because you only hit me once.
Right, Mortis.
It was a rhetorical question. Oh, I turned to the Aster there. Sorry.
I'm gonna.
It was a rhetorical question.
You could change your fate.
Would
ya?
Would ya?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to great club this because this person's right in my face. So or shovel, which is a great club.
Right in my face.
Rolling well with that. Dirty 20.
That hits.
We top damage. That's not top damage. 3.
Bonk.
I basically just shovel them right in the shins because they're eye level with me.
Jesus.
Ouch, she says.
Right, Mordan. Bun.
Oh,
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 I was hitting the wrong button.
But
Yeah, Mark can hit him, so can I. Another dirty 20.
Right. Dirty 20's hit.
Seven damage.
Or 7 damage. How do you kill this one?
How did just forward thrust and
No, wait, I got this. I hit him in the shins and the trips her, and then you just come down right on her horizontal body.
yeah, just fall on my sword since you don't have one.
Alright. As you fell, this bandit, the one by Unet, immediately drops their weapon, pulls up their hand.
Oh. Well,
Arms
so
and
now you're going
surrenders.
to.
It's like,
Now you're going to surrender.
yeah, I give up.
Sure you don't. Oh, I can't get rid of the Aster accent now. It's a problem. Wait.
He goes, just pick one, stick with it.
I can't get out of it. Oh, so now you surrender now.
Like, yeah, I don't want to end up like those guys.
Weren't they your friends though? Oh, fuck me. But weren't they your friends?
It's a job.
What was the job? I'll like be leaning on. I like hop off the table and I'm like just plonking my halberd on the ground and leaning on it.
Aye, what you doing in here?
I believe that's what she just asked.
Gonna let me go?
Only if you tell us what you were.
Only if you tell us what you were doing and who sent you.
Thank you, Karl.
Yeah, tell us what you were doing. Oh no, now I'm doing
Oh no, I'm doing.
Kelsey.
Man. Our boss, Hulil, she's sick with something. We're just looking for a cure. We know that she hit this place a couple months ago, so we thought there might be something here.
Sick with cold.
Hulu.
Like her lips are blue. She can
Hulu
hardly,
was
she can hardly move.
Hulu was a sister.
Yeah, it's the sister of you recognize the name?
They
Sister
say
of,
that.
yeah.
Say it in character. Hulu was a sister. I say it to Nat.
We know we need to find your boss immediately.
Oh, I'm not supposed to say.
I mean, you could join your friends if you'd like.
They're in Croaker's Cave. She says immediately.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just gonna say, what's that one's name? I'll point to this one over here. What's that one's name?
You know, that one you say?
Yeah, what's that one's name?
As Joey goes to elfnamegenerator.com.
How did you know? He says, it's Haryuk. It's Haryuk.
Sorry, well,
We'll tell.
a good thing Ataria told us where they were, and not you.
As far as your boss knows. I can't get rid of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Look, as far as your boss knows, you're dead.
I'm not going back there. You don't betray the Autolot family.
I go up and start measuring.
That's
Take
why
measurements.
That's
That's
such an invasion of privacy.
both Mortimus and Nat are just like, yeah, don't mind me. Just
Yeah.
ignore me. Ignore what I'm doing.
Karl is a little disgusted.
It was funny. I was
Right,
watching
well-
a female elf number 7.
Don't worry about it. As far as your boss knows, you're dead.
But not in real
Alright.
life, right? Just
No.
Mortimus pipes up and says, "What do you think of mahogany, or maybe oak?"
Did you find anything of value in here?
You might want to check the back room, but other than that, no.
What's in the back room?
Oh, you should just probably see for yourself. Just know it wasn't
Okay,
us.
All right, go. Leave.
Get out of here.
I
What? No, wait. Before you go, Mortimus has something to say. Aside from measuring you.
was gonna say, I mean, if you want to let them go, who's gonna pay for the coffins? The other 4.
One step at a time.
Do you got any money on you?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No.
What do you got on you?
Inside check.
Yeah.
Yeah, do an inside check.
Oh, seems fine to me.
I don't carry gold with me.
Silver?
So,
Oh, you got some of that election.
Can I insight check?
sure. Here's something jingle in her pocket.
Mortimus, take it.
What, the pouch?
Yes.
Let's
What's
rip the
jingling?
pouch. Rip the pouch off her
It's like, hey,
a person. I'm sorry. Do you want us to take this when you're not able to resist?
like, fine, you can have it. I don't
I'll
care.
look in the pouch.
It's a bunch of little porcelain figurines.
Do they look like they're worth money?
Yeah, you know. To the right people.
All right, I'll hold on to it just in case I get that increased value spell from.
I mean,
Positions
it's like porcelain Funkos, you know.
Okay.
There's like a shelf of them. This whole shelf of them.
So if we encounter a GameStop employee, this will be great.
Oh, they just got the Sora amiibo.
Good, I didn't have any of these.
He's like-
All right, now you can go.
She kind of like takes a few steps, not taking her eyes off you. And she jumps out one of the windows. Woo!
Oh. I didn't
She
see
run-
that because the window was there. Yeah.
She runs fast for a scared person.
Mortimus is going to start like getting the bodies to put them outside to bury.
I will head
We'll
on.
go investigate. I love that. Mortimus, this is your tell. This is your calling card. Any place we hit, there are graves in front.
I mean, I'm like a beaver. It's my instinct.
Yes.
Go ahead, Jess.
I'm gonna start heading back towards the back door there.
I forgot to make a token for this, but what appears to be an ice statue of an elf is bundled beneath the blankets of a bed along the east wall of the room. A small table loaded with dirty teacups and a kettle stands next to the bed. For those who live here and maybe happened upon this shop before, you know this is Pelk.
This is the Pelk.
No.
Yeah, names on the front.
Oh. They were my
I-
favorite shopkeeper.
I'll go. So I'm guessing they're over here.
Yeah, they're on this bed, but they probably turn to a statue in their sleep.
Gotcha. So I'll perform last rites on Pelk.
Okay.
If they're stuck to the bed, that means they probably wet the bed before they turn to ice.
No, that's after they melt.
Ah, gross.
Yeah, you don't want them to melt.
It's like Demolition Man. No.
Is there anything like I just want to do a quick glance around the room, see if there's
Yeah.
anything that stands out.
Same.
Um,
Negative ones unite.
in the room.
Hey, no, not intimidation. Who am I intimidating?
Go to the afterlife
Yeah,
or
come
else.
on.
Or else.
Die better.
You still rolled a 15 or a.
Oh no.
Never mind.
Um,
It's funnier that way.
you look around, Ned. There seems to be nothing of value. You see some papers with like shop inventory, like personal
Mhm.
belongings. This looks like she lives here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to take from her. They did nothing wrong.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, I thought there was a.
Could I do actually could I do a medicine check on the corpse just to see like what's like the most extreme to near death symptoms?
Okay. I thought this was on here, but I'll say there is. You do notice there is like a strong box, with some with like gold coins in them. Where she keeps all the money she earns. Deals.
I don't want to take it.
I mean, she's dead.
I know, but she looks really innocent, as if. I mean, look what might have happened. Ergon might have sold her something on the receipts that turned her into Ice Cube.
Oh, I actually have a handout for the receipt. I forgot.
Ooh.
Also, a god is standing right behind you,
Yeah, that too. The literal police is our friend here.
And that just turns and looks at Mordan and like tilts her head a bit, raises an eyebrow, like.
Alright. Still off duty, but still.
Close reminder was a dagger, a scroll case, a jade statue, a quiver with arrows, a silver ring, and 2 glass vials. And you know that the dwarf kept the dagger.
Yeah.
Yep. Dwarf kept the dagger.
So-
could I do a perception check on like I can't see how much money there is in there, right? It's just money.
Yeah, I imagine she keeps most of the money in like a bank, but this is maybe what she earned today. So it's like probably like a dozen or so gold.
Maybe
Okay.
a safe hidden somewhere.
Yeah, maybe a safe, but let's say for this there are. Slow day, only 1 gold piece.
Oh no!
She sold all of the other magic items, so nothing left to sell.
She died PO'd that it was a bad day at
You would
work.
know she's kind of reclusive.
Yeah.
And it seems like the store's been closed for a few days now, so she probably was sick and no one ever knew.
As the door opens up and the sound effects, Mortimus comes in the room. I was like,
Mort!
I was thinking the
Oh,
other
yeah.
day of our Witchlight game at the in the Matterhorn. It had that really dramatic, like,
oh yeah.
creepy music.
Well, I went back and listened to the train game, and the first time I did the J'accuse music was like right when you said "there's a murder here" or something like that. And bum bum bum.
Yeah, so it seems like this elf woman probably died alone. No one knew she was sick.
That's a
Okay,
shame.
I'll go there, make another grave.
No, you don't have to. I mean, this isn't. You're not getting paid for any of that. So
No, it's on the house.
I don't want any. What? Okay.
Not for you. I mean, no, it's for her. I guess
know I
take a
have-
look around for any of this other stuff on that receipt.
All right.
Yeah,
She
give me-
sold it.
Ah, don't step on me.
Well, you would know that. Well, the dwarf told you that she gave all the stuff on the receipt to her sister, except for the dagger.
Okay, all right.
I still want to check in this place to see. If
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
any-
I mean, you said you wanted to check the body or something. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I wanted to do like a medicine check on the body
Sure.
to see
Yeah.
like what really happens like at the end of death. So I'll do a medicine.
The last moment of
The
life
last
is printed on her face.
Oh, nat 1? Oh,
She sure is dead.
she's dead, Jim.
It's
This
actually
bitch died.
it's actually a pretty peaceful look. She probably died in her sleep.
Natural
But it was a natural
causes.
one. It's a natural one, so
Well, yeah, but
she
you
probably
see-
had the worst nightmare ever.
Yeah.
Wait, no, she's still alive.
Oh god.
She's having a nightmare now. It's Frozen 2 on loop. No.
No, you get your natural one. You accidentally roll her off the bed, and she
It's
shatters
not
when
even
she hits the
Frozen
ground.
2, it's Frozen Fever, the thing that showed up in front of Coco or
It's-
whatever.
It's the German knockoff Ice Princess.
Yes, that's right. The German knockoff.
Right, but you now have a location of where the Autolot bandits are hiding out, a place called Croker's Cavern.
Croker's Cavern.
That sounds like a Banjo Kazooie
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
level.
Well, you're Clanker's Cavern, and there's Clanker's Cavern is probably what you're
Everyone
comparing it
give me a
to.
history check.
Okay.
History of Clanker's Cavern.
Bring out the Grant Kirkhope music.
That was so perfect. What the fuck? What the fuck are my rolls?
Natural one.
Ugh.
Don't worry, I'll save you all. 13.
Mordan, you would know this is kind of a unremarkable, cave close to town, which is named like that because it's the home to ice frogs, and their croaks are like echoed throughout the thing, so it earned the nickname Croker's Cavern.
Are those dangerous or just like regular toads that are icy?
Yeah, good question.
You would know ice toads are the larger variety.
Ah, okay.
I somehow activated Siri and it was playing music. I'm like, where's that coming from? And
But we will continue next time.
I want to say the last thing you see as you're leaving is Mortimus is basically trying to knock the Pelk sign off the thing so he can take the name Pelk and make a little like gravestone for it.
Oh my god.
And I come over and I'm like, do you have no sense of boundaries?
I mean, it's
I-
it's not. She needs a headstone to be buried, So she's marked.
Yes,
And that's her
emphasis on the
name.
word stone.
You do realize that, I'm British. You do realize that you should probably wait until after the guard come and look the place over before burying, right?
I don't tell you how to do your job, so you don't tell me how to do my job.
Imo,
You're
I'll
also
help you.
standing on the graves of the other 4.
I'll come help you, and she'll like just jump on the
Right,
back of
well-
Karl's shoulders to like latch onto the sign to try.
Oh
and
no!
pull it out.
Right, well, good point there. Oh, speaking of my job, pulls out a horn and blows it.
Ah! That falls.
Well,
over.
you got about 2 minutes before they show up, so good luck
all right.
explaining.
All right, let's go.
Let's go to the
get out.
cave.
Battle. All right.
All right, so you can take a short rest
Yay.
before we start, but yeah, we're gonna end it here today. So Karl, Pathfinder probably has short rest, but this is where you can spend hit die to regain hit points. Some classes regain some features when you do it. I don't think you regain anything, but press.
Yes, actually. No, Mortis would.
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
But press the short rest button regardless. You don't have to use any hit dice since you're already at full health.
Oh my gosh, you actually understood how to do it. We have had people that played for months before they learned how to actually hit the little button with the
Yeah.
heart.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Well, like I said, though, you're already at full hit points, so you don't have to use any hit dice.
Yeah, so make sure you have that unmarked.
And you have to double click the take short rest, like to confirm it.
So yeah,
There
so
we
it doesn't.
go. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so you, in case you get any features back. You know, I'm not familiar with clerics, so I don't know what you do. And that you can.
I got my spell slot back. Not my level 1 slot, or not my. I'd say level. Not my mage armor, but my normal pack magic.
Well, your mage armor lasts.
Mage armor lasts 8 hours.
Yeah, so you keep that.
Yeah, so that never went away.
Yeah, I got that from a feat, so
Oh, okay.
it's not my normal magic. It's a once a day thing.
Yeah, so Ned, make sure you do healing.
What if I don't want to,
Well,
Joey?
then
You're just afraid you're going to roll a 1
to.
on your hit die.
You can do whatever Net wants.
I thought of a very devious
Wow.
thing Mortimus would have done.
There you go.
Would have buried Pelk, taken the sign, thrust it into the ground as a headstone,
Yep.
and then grabbed the "Sorry, we're closed" sign and laid it on top of that.
I would have used the sorry we're closed on the 4 other people, the 4 elves.
Sorry, we're dead.
Now, you put that on the coffin.
Oh.
Oh, they didn't pay for a coffin. All I've got are these jade figurines. These not even jade. They're just figurines, ceramic.
I know a barbarian who'd love them.
Oh, you guys noticed that you were complaining that there were other adventurers on the
Yeah.
homepage. So
I
figured-
noticed how you kind of did that. It's funny how mine worked out with the colors
Yeah.
very well.
No,
You gotta
we did it
flip.
so that way we didn't
Yeah.
draw on them.
You gotta flip net Mortimus.
Yeah. Flip me.
I know you hate this, Joey, but they're not your drawings, so it should be okay.
Flip me.
How?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, ugly.
Flip me.
I'm trying to. It's not doing anything.
You right click and under advanced.
Oh,
I look so happy being the tallest one.
You do. He looks so proud of himself.
I do.
Hey, there we go.
Hey.
Yay.
I still think you should flip Mortimus. I think it'll work. Yeah, look at
You're just you're peering over.
I know you're doing this just so we don't draw on the picture.
that.
oh, if Kevin was playing, there would already be Among Us on the page.
Oh, everywhere.
There we go.
Among Us.
Yeah, there's some annoying white line at the bottom.
It's because the image isn't done. You either make the images slightly bigger, or you just make the canvas size slightly
There
smaller.
we go.
Here you go. See, everything's better now.
Oh wait, never mind. No, it's not. I was like, no, it's at the top. No, it's just. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
That was good. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah, that was good.
If,
I am having a lot of fun with this horrible dark character.
This
No,
group,
you are running with it, and I love it.
I feel it's a fresh change from Magley. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though this is like a slightly more serious story, it's like, yeah, just have fun. All right, thanks everyone. We'll do this next week if everyone's free.
Yeah. And Fernando, what'd you think? Did you enjoy first D&D game?
Yeah, how much better is D&D than Pathfinder?
I mean, you probably should have died twice in that battle. So.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I would have died in Pathfinder. That's for sure. That's true.
Oh yeah, that one attack was like max damage.
Oh my god. No,